You need to be careful. I'm gonna help you out. You're not a dummy, so take a tip from me. Always spell potato without the final E. Don't run for Congress. I'm afraid you will fail. The last thing we need is to elect another quail. Dr. Pearl, Dr. Pearl. Let's go back to being rich. Dr. Pearl, Dr. Pearl. Politics is not your niche. Dr. Pearl, Dr. Pearl. And payback is a bitch. Can you spell loser?
All right, this letter is from Laura, who just quit her job in California. She writes, "Dear Dr. Pearl, I feel I can talk to you about this because, well, we're both fake doctors. While counseling a patient on the radio, I repeatedly used a word that one of my homie friends says all the time. I said I was sorry, but nobody cares. But my pal Sarah says I need to use my Second Amendment right to defend my First Amendment rights. But I'm too cute to go grizzly. What should I do?"
Here we go, Laura. It's apparent now that you hope to say no, but still gets their facts from comics on HBO. You say that freedom of speech protects your right to be rude. Maybe you can get your Sarah to pose with you in the nude. Did you honestly think I'd let this pass? You never did have an ounce of class. The fact is you're a dumb ass, and I'm using my freedom of speech. Step right up, your doctor's in. Is your patient's wearing thin? Notify your next of kin. Your trouble's about to be gone.
So if you have a problem, Dr. Pearl is playing your song. Y'all stay close. More stuff right here on 12th Street. Jump.
Hi, I'm David Bessie, and you're listening to an archive edition of 12th Street Jump, recorded in August 2010 right here on 12th Street in Kansas City. Next up, we celebrate the music of singers Abby Lincoln and my eternal friend and saxophonist Ahmad Al-Adine. Blagojevich and some other band names made headlines that week back in 2010. Check us out on 12thstreetjump.com for all our past shows and more about Public Radio's weekly jazz, blues, comedy jam.
We're back on 12th Street Jump, Public Radio's weekly jazz, blues, and comedy jam.
This week, the jazz world lost two great artists. One was Abby Lincoln, Kansas City's own Ahmad Al-Adine. Born in Chicago, Abby Lincoln was one of many singers influenced by Billie Holiday. She had a long and productive jazz career. In fact, she's perhaps best remembered as an actress, too. When she co-starred with Sidney Poitier in For the Love of Ivy, receiving a Golden Globe nomination for her portrayal.
When he was young, Al-Adine had an encounter with Miles Davis that cemented his desire to become a musician. Al-Adine has recorded 4 CDs of original music and performed with many international artists such as I.G., the Ellington Orchestra, Billie Holiday. He received numerous awards and accolades. Here's David Bessie and our special guest Doug Talley to perform a Mingus tune that David and Al-Adine recorded on the City Light Orchestra Raised Spirits in 1984. Here's Goodbye Pork Pie Hat.
his soul into a tenor saxophone. He had this way of talking, 'twas a language of his own. Life story, love and glory. Listen when he plays for you now. Listen, listen. Can you dig it? Lester Young is playing what he's feeling. Someone might have told you praise is out of style. I am here to tell you Lester Young is happening now. Life story, love and glory. Listen, praise it for you now. Lester Young is playing what he's feeling. Dealing and dancing. His soul into a tenor saxophone. He had this way of talking, which was a language of his own. Life story, love and glory. If you listen when he plays it for you now, listen and listen. Can you dig it? Lester Young is playing what he's feeling. Dealing and dancing. Someone might have told you praise is out of style. Tell you this is happening now. answer for digging. Digging. Lester Young is praying for his healing. Dealing and dancing on.
And now as a public service, 12th Street Jump presents a roundup of today's top headlines. If you think that fugitive in Arizona had a bad week, how about these blues in the news?
Lots of eggs got recalled. They got salmonella infection. Watch that 3-egg omelet. It's got an omelet infection. It seems that Humpty Dumpty's been doing it without that proper protection.
Blagojevich is guilty. Republicans don't think it's fair. Only one conviction. Republicans don't think it's fair. So the guy is so pathetic. I mean, just look at that hair.
If a Bob's on vacation, Secret Service has to shoot. Anyone who wants a kidnap at Michelle's new bathing suit.
When you take an African safari, they'll see me all good animals. Go out and have with me. That's all I'm losing to do.
Alright, let's get Doug Talley playing again on a Wayne Shorter tune that was recorded back in 1964 with McCoy Tyner on piano and Elvin Jones on drums. From the album Juju, this is Yes or No.